China is trying to create an environment where people are afraid. One side of this issue is afraid to speak up because there's billions of dollars, on the line to try to keep one side of this issue silent. I think that's outrageous, and that's why I finally decided to actually do something. So that was what precipitated, me deciding to donate $20 to a GoFundMe that I started, and that's why we have a bunch of shirts here today. Because this started to affect us in the United States, right? So China tried to get the NBA to self-censor itself, to censor its employees. And it's not just the NBA. Like, if you've been reading the news, there have been tons of other companies that have decided that they're going to let China dictate what kind of the bounds of acceptable discourse are going to be in the United States. It's very raucous. It can be uncomfortable to talk to people who disagree with you, but it's important that people are allowed to disagree. There are things that you think are really important and that causes that you support, and that's great. How would it feel if there were billions of dollars being spent to try to silence your side of the issue, right? So I think at the very minimum, LeBron James should understand the importance of free speech and allowing people to express themselves. I don't hold it against him if he feels like it's not his place to talk about Hong Kong or he just doesn't understand Hong Kong. But I do think that, honestly, when we talk about chilling effects, right, when he says, oh, people should be careful what they say and careful what they tweet, that's textbook chilling effect, right? And that's exactly the kind of environment that already exists in China, enforced by the state, okay, by the threat of state violence if you dissent. And that's the kind of environment they're trying to export to our country and to the rest of the, and I'm going to say this unironically, the rest of the free world, okay, and that's wrong.
The important part is because right now, it's almost like the first wave that Americans are starting to wake up to the real possibility that someone from another country can stop us from speaking our mind. So if we don't respond now, that way we're just going to get bigger and bigger and more people are going to get involved.